Ah,
Uh,
hello, Twitch. We do think. Robert is channeling his inner car.
What?
That was
that
me.
you? Oh, Odette is Robert channeling his inner car. That sounded exactly like. You can't tell me I'm wrong.
no.
Oh, my chair go up. Oh, my camera just turned down. Excellent. Okay.
Alright,
So,
we're in a rest.
who would like to recap presentation?
We got fucked.
Yes.
We went into a rat's den and nearly became rat food.
Mm. Yes.
And most of us have the sickness or whatever the heck it's called.
Oh yeah, I think most of you did get contaminated, didn't you?
Everybody
did
who
not.
got hit with a anybody
Except
who got
you and
hit with a
Emiko.
bite.
Except you and Emiko.
Anybody who got hit with a bite or an arrow ended up getting contaminated, other than me and Emiko.
Excellent.
That's okay.
That's fine.
I now have the power to no click.
Speaking of Emiko, Maria is not here for this session. So that's a problem. For the most part in this campaign, I'm going to be trying to not do session whenever we don't have one of the main players here. That is beside Ryan and Muffin, which Muffin will be here later, hopefully. Because Muffin and Orion are technically guest players for the moment. Okay, so I think that's all we really need to do.
My parents would kill me if I joined 5 games full time.
Ah, yes. Full time. So, you guys have done basically everything here. You found the shard of the meteorite. You killed the Rat Prince, barely. Squeaks got away, but it's fine. And the only thing left that you had not done in the last session was go investigate the cries for help that you heard. Apparently from Hooded Lantern?
Are you coming from this direction, right?
Oh, that's loud. Wow, that's loud. What the fuck? That was loud? Jesus. Is this not... This isn't muted. Whoops. Okay. Let me try that again. Maybe this is... Dad, you might want to mute when you're not talking. What was that beating on the table? Well...
A phone.
Okay. What are people do?
Sounds are coming from this direction, right?
Yes, you heard
that was the wrong
someone
button.
calling for help there. Yeah.
After checking over, I'm not the best healer. I have some probably training for military, but not really.
And by the way, I
But
will say also, Emiko is stable, but she is still unconscious.
Did anyone get me up, or am I just stable
You
as
are
well?
up. I think you are up.
everybody else is up except for Emiko.
Yes.
I'm still not the strongest, but I probably have the highest strength to be able to carry her. Unless you have a higher strength.
What is your strength?
13.
19.
Oh, you are a strength. I don't know what you were strength.
I'm running around with a two-handed great sword. What do you
True.
think?
All right, you gotta carry her then.
I have a 6.
Let
I
me
have an
just.
infinite.
Oh yeah, I can do this to regenerate some of my HP.
You guys could take a short rest too, by the way.
Is that
Yeah,
safe? I
but
forget what the rules.
a short rest still wouldn't
Is an
get me
hour.
back to full HP. So
I have it.
I think we can survive to go check on this other person just very quickly. I have the most HP out of the fact that you guys only have 3 or 2 or 1. 1. You only have 1. But right.
correction,
wanna-
I have 6.
Okay. I still have 13. Kathos, do you mind carrying Imiko?
Yeah, not much use for anything else at the moment.
Magic is quite strong.
What?
Your magic is quite strong.
Pretend you didn't see that.
Coming from the mutants, I don't think I'm gonna be telling anyone.
Secret safe with me unless I forget that it is a secret.
He sheaths his great sword and sort of like picks her up piggyback style. Since he doesn't have the strength to do much else, because he is still hurt. He's in pain.
Yeah.
Alright, this way we go. I can take the front just in case something attacks us. And
let me switch over.
How heavy is the crystal?
I think I said it was 50 pounds. It's like, so it's not just a crystal, it's like a big shard that's embedded in this bluish gray, like solid metal. Almost.
Snake Eyes has the bag. So we probably put it with Snake Eyes in said bag if the bag is big enough.
What is his bag?
I don't know.
Wait a minute. I have a rope.
He had
Hidden.
specialized equipment for collecting shards and shit. I just remember that.
Yeah.
If
but...
anything, I can wrap it in my. I can use my cloak and wrap it in there.
Yeah, but even if you were like extract it out of the metal, its delirium is still pretty heavy on its own.
I think I have the space for it in my inventory. A chunk that big. If I just wrap it, I can wrap it in my cloak and put it in my backpack.
I mean, we could also like wrap a rope around it and then just drag it.
Yeah, that's what the rats did.
Don't. If you want to do that, it would be best to do that after we go investigate then.
Yeah.
So this way.
Yeah, let me try and switch OBS over to the other screen really quick. Let me just studio mode, do this, and quickly try and set these up. That way Foundry is visible.
This is the part where we TPK and roll up new characters.
Here we go. Alright. That should be all the same here. Can everybody say something so I can see, make sure your audio is picking up?
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Dead?
Hello, hello.
Yeah, that seems fine. I'll be able to check later if that changes at all. Okay. Yeah, that's not updating. Fuck. Maybe it'll update now. Alright. Shit. Okay. Now, you guys can move. If you'd like.
Might as well just like either get rid of her token or tie it to me.
I'll get rid of a token for now. I can't tie a token to someone. No. I'll move Snake Eyes for now. Good, that is updating. Pog.
Yes, let's ooh.
Okay. So let's see. Alright. Yeah, there's more of the at least another one of these nests passing by here, but they don't seem to be in Rutland as far as you can tell. I need to really quickly see if I can import stuff. Nope, that's not in there. Okay. I will just reference stat blocks then. Let's see. Are you guys approaching the place, or are you just standing there?
She's the one who's leading, so.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Really quick. Okay. Okay. Please hold. I am quickly trying to check stuff. This is going very slowly. There it is. Fuck, finally. Alright. Okay, so, Dad, could you mute, or whoever's had that background noise, please? Until you can talk. Okay, so, yeah. So, as you, come up around this corner of here, yeah, I assume you're, heading towards the north tunnel first, and the other one. Yeah, so, this, cavern here opens up into, like, a ton of like haphazardly splayed about a den are all manner of recently scavenged dead animals, body parts, or other unsavory stores. Um, so actually, and like most of the meat here is usually attached to people, skeletons who seem chained up around, and as you come around the corner, you see there's a woman here who's chained up, wearing a green cloak, and she looks up as you come around the corner and says, "Oh, thanks, thank the Sacred Flame. Can you help me out of here, please?" You're muted. Ryan.
Lovely.
Were you trying to talk that entire time?
Maybe. That was no fuck. Hestia. doesn't really know any better, or is just too doesn't like the idea of leaving someone tied up. So she will definitely rush over to kind of help.
Yeah. So let's see. Uh,
Hello.
hello.
Oh, Muffin hath
It's
arrived.
a moving.
We have gained the final player who was missing, or
He is.
who is
Who is going to arrive? Um.
Yeah.
So to catch up really quick, we didn't do much. All they did was approach the den with the hooded lantern captive.
I am currently carrying Emiko
Yes.
because I am in pain and cannot do much else.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. So as you like break the chains, and she groans as she clambers up onto her feet. She definitely looks like her clothing is pretty tattered. She's definitely very wounded, and she definitely does not seem to have any equipment on her at all. She says, "Thank you. I I can help fight our way out of here if you can give me a weapon." The name is Petra Lang, Lieutenant of the Hooded Lanterns.
nice to meet you. I can definitely lend you something. Here, I'm gonna hand her over my short sword.
Thank you.
Lieutenant of the what?
Hooded Lanterns.
Hooded lantern. My name is Hestia. It's
Out of character, aren't those the people that Muffin's character keeps an eye on or whatever?
Huh?
No, he said he keeps an eye on the Queen's men.
Oh. There's a lot of factions here, man.
There's only
I
Nah,
five.
it's
don't
fine.
know all of them.
That's a lot.
I was a
Valid.
lot to remember,
I don't even remember which ones I know of.
especially when you've only met one of them.
I don't even know which one I'm involved with, if any.
Is there any?
So, Petra, she said, do you give her like a sheath with the sword in it and like to like put on her belt?
Yeah, I gave her
Yeah, so she attaches it.
my sheath, sword,
Yeah.
short sword.
Be
Okay.
the lanterns.
Just to give you some idea of where she's at, because I don't have a way of explaining this non-stat wise, because she isn't mortal. She is definitely bloodied. She only has 20 HP remaining.
She's in better condition than any of us, basically.
Lower
Maybe
percentage,
not Snake
but
Eyes. I don't remember what Snake
lower
Eyes is at.
percentage.
Yeah, I'm
but
fine.
Higher value.
20 out of 52. How
And
about?
most of us. Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
So
Um. So she kind of for a second just catches her breath, leans up against the wall, says, "But what are you all doing down here? Adventurous?"
Yeah.
you could say that.
Hired by the Academy.
Ah. Well, if we make it out of here alive, I greatly appreciate your help. You can come back with me to Shepherd's Gate. You can meet the rest of the Hooded Lanterns. Look,
Alright,
we should move instead of talk.
Mhm.
Apologies.
Yeah. We have to go quickly re-grab something. We wanted to check on out you before we grabbed it, because
Okay, that's fine.
The
felt
thing we
safer.
came here for.
Ah, well, let's moving then.
Right, and then we will head back this way.
Okay.
Ah! Where am I going?
Yeah.
Let me quickly.
So how the hell are we gonna carry this?
I I think I have enough strength to carry it in a backpack. We can put it in wrap it and put it in my backpack if needed. I can carry it. I pack pretty light myself, so I don't have a lot of things that would weigh me down otherwise.
Same here, but I'm carrying a fox.
I'm not really sure if she's a fox.
She's got ears, doesn't she?
And I've got tentacles, but I'm not really a squid now, am I?
To me, you are.
Okay.
You're as dumb as me. So,
It's nice to know I'm a little more than calamari.
don't worry. Your friend Calamari, at least I pat his head as I smile, thinking that will help. I love idiotic characters.
Uh,
Snake, do you have any ideas of how to carry this properly? It's a lot heavier than the stuff that we have in the bag.
what approximately is its weight?
50 pounds or 50 something?
I think it was 55.
Then,
35.
you said you've able to carry it on your own, yes?
Mm-hmm. I just don't know the safest way. I
Hmm.
have protection, but I'm not the one. I'm not usually. This is my first time here. My wife just sent me with stuff that might help.
You see him think for a moment before he takes out some rope and begins to kind of fasten it and secure it around uh the fucking piece of
The
what is
crystal.
it called again?
It's
Delirium.
Delirium.
it's a chunk of
Yeah.
meteoric iron with a large crystal embedded in it.
Yeah. Afterwards he says, Fel, are you able to lift that?
Yes, I definitely am. I will. I guess I will pick it up and add 50 pounds just randomly to my 35 something to my inventory right now. My weight.
Let me just do this really quick. Do that. There we go.
And I'm definitely making sure there is a layer of the layer of my
Yeah.
cloak between it and me so it doesn't touch my skin.
Yeah.
I'm not that dumb. I'm dumb.
Not quite.
I'm not that dumb.
Not quite.
I'm wise. I might be dumb enough. I might be dumb enough to almost not know the difference between a fox and a cat, but I have a wisdom of 50 and I think I'm fine.
Maybe. All right. Now I can actually
Fel,
give her a token.
perhaps we should get moving.
Yep. Hop tube.
All right.
Let
I
me.
Do we
guess.
want to head this way or into the unknown and back the way we came?
Back to the way we
There
came.
are rats back the way we came that you wouldn't let me kill, and now I'm in no condition for a long fight.
Yeah, we should try
So
to
of
avoid
the
any
way it is.
contact.
And her token there is the official art of Petra, by the way. I believe.
Bruh. She do be a lady.
Yes, the sooner we get out of here, the better. Those rats are nasty.
Alright.
I see pink glowy over here. Does that mean there's delirium?
No, not that I know of.
Okay.
Probably just a dust again.
I see pink glowy over here. Is there delirium?
There might be. And there were also 6 ratlings that as soon as you turn on the corner, they scurried away. They break neck and ran out.
Shut up.
leave them if they don't cause us any harm. It's probably best to not.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, as
Of
you
course,
turn into
of
this area
course.
here, this chamber contains a bloated effigy of a horrifically obese, demonic rat made from rubble, mud, and rat feces, set with 2 pieces of delirium for eyes. There you go. Offerings are scattered about the statue's feet: skulls, bones, daggers, bits of rotting meat, and smaller delirium fragments. Before it lies a
Yoink.
blood-soaked altar made from a simple stone slab. The eyes of this idol are delirium fragments, and there are just a moment. There are three
We are up to 6
delirium
fragments.
slivers. There are 3 delirium slivers in the bottom.
Slivers.
Yes.
Alright. You're up to 8 slivers.
Mm-hmm.
Yay. Hey, boy.
Alright.
Petra points to the north passage and says, "I think this was a better way out than going the long way." And she's definitely
Uh,
trying to kind of take the lead here, but she knows that if she's in the front, she'll die. So
If I will. So this way.
yes.
I really shouldn't be in the front either, knowing my health compared to like Snake Eyes, but nope.
Yeah, but you're a monk compared to Snake Eyes as being a rogue.
True.
Umi is still left in the dust behind here. Okay.
Yeah.
it's because of his short legs.
As you all come back into the chamber here, you can see the bell that was set up and tripped. The string is completely destroyed. Um,
Can I recover my bell?
and yes, you can recover the bell. But there were also a
Thank
few
you.
rattlings here as well that kind of just screeched at you before running away.
Oh, alright. Um,
You killed their leader.
fuck.
Oh, fuck.
Back to that plank situation.
Who has something we can use? I mean,
Uh,
about how big is a shield?
I mean, the rats at the bottom of the pit scream at you.
I'm just
Like,
gonna I'm just gonna jump it.
Yeah, I'm gonna skirt around the edges.
you know what? Fuck this shit.
Man.
Mutation time.
Uh,
Uh,
Did it. Pew.
oh right,
since
yeah.
she's standing there,
uh,
look towards Petra. Do you need some help?
no, I think I can get it. She. Let's see. What are her stats? Fuck. Inform me yet again. What are the rules on jumping?
Uh, you can long jump equal to your strength.
Okay, so second dumb question. How deep is the pit?
Uh, not. I think it's like 10 feet deep down, but the issue is the rats at the bottom.
Could I
Oh,
use... The question I have is, could I use Wall of Water to fill the pit?
let's see.
Uh,
Wall of water to fill
wait,
the
how
pit.
how how far across is the pit then?
It
If
is 10 feet wide.
long
10
You
jump.
can
feet.
definitely jump it.
Yeah.
You can. No, wait, no, 19. Maybe not. I don't know.
So
You
Petra
could.
says, "Could you all back up a bit?"
Yeah, I'll take my
Uh,
glitchy ass elsewhere.
And
Come back
she's
up
gonna
again.
step back and jump straight out with the pit.
All right.
She has it up
All right.
again.
Do we need to do the dex checks for the getting across?
No.
Yeah.
I'm sure
Can I
most
take
people
my
can.
Misty step back?
That was how you. Okay. If you can jump over 10 feet, then I think you're fine.
I can't.
Yeah.
I can't.
I
It's
catch
more.
him. There.
Yeah.
Yeah. Carlos can
We
do that.
can teamwork each other across. Like,
Oh well, I'll
Am
be
I able
resting soon.
to make the jump with my 19 strength, even though I'm carrying Emiko?
It's almost double the jump. So
Yeah, I
Oh,
think you're fine.
me am strong, magic man.
Strunkmans.
I cast fist.
Okay, at this point, for now, I think I'm fine to just switch back over to the other screen. Oh, wonderful! I got to see the cameras again. Fun. Because you're basically out of the rat's nest. Okay, so yeah, you guys now just have a big hole to get back up through.
wait, what?
Remember, it was like a 10 or so foot drop that you use to get in here.
Right.
I have a rope and pittance.
No, it's like
Yes, I do as
it's
fed.
like tap room floor, hole in the middle of it.
Yeah. Can someone give me a boost?
yep, I will.
Again, I asked the question: could I use wall of water to boost myself up?
Can you stand on water?
No, at this point, I'm just gonna toss
I can
you.
swim.
Valid.
I will help Snake Eyes and Umi up, and also anybody else who needs help.
Well, once I'm up there, I can just like put a rope.
Wait, didn't someone leave a rope out
Okay.
anyways?
Okay. Hold on. Okay, I have a plan.
Just let us toss you a rope down. I
If
will help
y'all's
Snake
plan
Eyes
does
up and you
not
can
work,
toss a rope.
I have a thing.
Yeah. Toss me, baby.
I boost you up and then climb the rope myself.
Yeah. Snake Eyes is pretty easily able to get up there. His climbing is
Yeah, if
pretty
you
good.
have a rope thrown down, then Petra's able to get up pretty easily too.
All right.
Okay, I'll save that cool idea for later. But I didn't realize I could do that until I read the full description of Wall of Water. So that's gonna be cool. Do I even have Wall of Water yet? Hold on, I need to check something.
All right.
Fuck, I don't. Okay, later.
Does anybody remember our way out of here?
After the
We
big
got
hole, I
lost.
mean,
After the big hole, you're outside.
yeah,
The
like
tavern's destroyed.
No, like out back of the fog, out of the fog.
just go the other way through the shepherd's, or what is it called?
You
What
just
is the
follow.
name of the?
You just fall back along Shepherd's way.
Yeah,
You're
so
on an
West Shepherd's
offshoot.
Way. Okay.
Yeah. Um. So if you're saying that, Petrus says, uh, if you all wouldn't mind, I can make the trip back on my own, but it may be good if you'd like to meet anyone at the Shepherd's Gate. If you let me travel back with
We could use a minute to collect ourselves. We took a pretty bad beating.
So
As Karthos looks like he's barely hanging on.
I'm on 1 HP. Like, Yumi has been
Oh yeah,
leaning
no,
against the
you
wall
look
the
you look
entire
worse
way.
off than I do, but I'm still not looking good.
And one of us is still unconscious.
Me over here.
Yes, shut you.
Yeah, pretty much
No.
the only one of us that doesn't look like shit right now is the fucking rogue.
Yeah, I just look a little out of breath, man.
Petra.
I'm fine, but I
Hmm.
have lower than half.
Petra looks over you all and says, "No, we're closer to leaving the outside of the city. It'd be better if you all just went out. I don't. I wouldn't want to get my saviors killed, would I?
Are you sure you can make the trip on your own?
Eh,
We're very used to getting around the city unimpeded. We'll be fine. What are all your names? I can
Umi.
put in a good word for you
Hestia.
if you ever need passage to the Shepherd's Gate.
That would be greatly appreciated. The unconscious one is Emiko. I'm Hestia. And the rest will
Uh,
introduce themselves,
K.
hopefully.
That's all Karthos tells her is just that his name is K.
All right then.
you can call me Snake Eyes.
We'll learn his actual name at some point.
I don't even think Civ knows his actual name.
No, I don't.
Here, I'll DM it to you, bud.
Right. She kind of look Snake Eyes. I'm down for a second. But she seemed to think for something, but she just shakes her head and says, I wish you all good travels back to Immerport Village. Stay safe. Nice.
You
Can
too. You're the one staying in
insight
here
what she
longer.
was thinking?
Sure.
I'm too dumb. This is the one character that I get to play who is less intelligent than the rest of my characters.
Oh, I thought I had proficiency in this. Whack.
She wasn't like really hiding much there, but like maybe it was kind of like a glance of, have I seen you here before? Or but then she just kind of shook her head like, no, probably not.
All right.
That was at Snake Eyes, right?
Yes. Um,
Fed. Perhaps we should get back there. I'd prefer if we get paid sooner rather than later.
Yep.
And the sooner we're
All
out
right.
of this city, the sooner we can take rest.
Yeah.
That is right, my friend.
So you guys would know that Shepherd's Gate connects to Shepherd's Way, but Petra decides to split off from you from here and work our way through the alleyways instead of going back up to the main road. So, yeah, you guys can continue on your way down the road.
I think at the
All right.
very least we can set up here for a moment. That way we can gather our bearings.
Probably not actually the safest idea. We don't want anything to come across us.
I mean, even so, if we come across something on our way back, we're not going to be in
We
much
have
better shape.
we have higher chance of making it out alive if we just make for the edge of the city rather than spending any length of time here.
If you insist.
Lumi, you can stick behind me. I can take a hit at least.
I'm gonna really quick try and edit the map of Drakkenheim to actually have a grid where I can uh, have a ruler to measure distances. Yeah, what do you guys want to do?
Just head off this way and down back out of the fog.
Okay, so you want to follow back along, I think it was called Crag Lane? Back up Shepherd's Way and then out of the city.
Yep, that's the plan.
Yeah. Let's see.
Plan works or not is up for debate, but that's the plan.
As you're walking, can each of you give me a d6?
Oh boy.
Or the what?
5.
What did you want us to roll?
A d6.
A d6 for encounter.
Alrighty. Yeah. 6.
Pog.
5.
3.
Pog. Okay. Yeah. As you're all walking, nothing of note really happens, though you hear a loud screech in the distance. And you just like glance back over, and in the distance you can see what looks like a flock of pretty big birds and one red one out in the distance, closer to the walls, but you're far enough away that you don't catch their attention.
Just keep walking, just keep walking, just keep walking.
Yeah, nothing really
You're
catches your
you're
eye
you're
closer to you.
lucky. You're lucky that Karthos is very beat up and not in the mood to go roll murder on things right now.
Yeah,
Run into the
just
flock
keep
of
walking,
birds.
That's
just keep
still
walking.
like
Out
Was
of
in
here.
character.
that's like half a mile
Directed at
away.
Karthos.
Karthos would go walking half a mile to some birds.
Probably.
Bloodlust is a powerful thing, man.
The power to kill.
Excellent. Well, yeah. You are able to make it out of the city unharmed. Well, not unharmed, but yes.
Unimpeded.
And gradually it gets easier and easier to breathe as the contaminated air leaves your lungs.
Can we head back to the meeting spot with what's her name?
Yeah,
Yep,
you take
it's
it takes about
What's
20
her name?
minutes. It takes about 20 minutes to go back up to Eckerman Mill and River.
Thank you.
Jesus.
sorry.
Turn down the volume of your notification, Jesus. You
I didn't realize
guys
I had it up there.
have time to talk if you'd like. It takes 20 minutes to walk that mile.
Yeah, I guess on the way. Seeing as how well Hestia did, Snake Eyes, as he's walking, says, "So, my friend, where exactly did you learn to fight so well?"
Uh, well, my father started training me when I was younger, but then, the war, mainly. The war
Hmm.
made a lot of people have to learn to fight.
Yes, of course, of course. That is I guess unfortunate would be a word for it.
Yeah. Not everything bad came from it. My wife and I grew closer. I'm just glad I didn't lose anybody, or didn't lose her. I lost a lot of people, but not her.
Then, at least you have somebody.
Do you have anybody you care about that much?
Uh, there's a very slight falter before that. Before he says, yes, I would say so. Uh,
Someone to fight
AOA.
for.
Yes, exactly.
Don't feel inclined to tell me anything you don't want to tell me. It's just conversation topics.
So, I hate to interrupt, but where exactly did you get the name Snake Eyes from?
Oh, well, my friend, you see, I'm. How should I put it? You see a small grin creep up his face as he says, play me in dice sometime and we'll see.
Bad luck.
Yes,
Yeah,
seems to follow me wherever I go, but
apparently
uh,
so.
that's the nature of this city. Uh, do keep an eye on your backs.
I'm
All right, now
part
to
Half
use
tempted
our.
to
and
say I take that literally, but nope, I'm just gonna just nod my head. I was
part,
about to take that. I,
Parthos
I,
has been rather quiet.
Yeah, because he specifically hasn't been talking in this conversation at all for very good
So,
reasons.
I don't mean to pry, but where did you learn your magic from?
You know, most people around here don't learn magic, they're born with it. As for
Um,
me, I honestly have no idea. And considering the implications that can have with the Amethyst Academy, I try not to let people find out about it.
yeah, I understand that perfectly fine. I wasn't really born mage born myself. Saying this despite the fact that he very clearly used magic earlier, it just didn't do shit.
I consider you guys my group now, so you can count on me not to tell people, much as it might be against the law? Question mark. Civ. I don't remember these rules.
Uh, I'm
It's just so okay.
You have low int. You don't remember.
So
I
it's like okay.
I'm military. I know some things.
So it's not against the law to be a mageborn that isn't under the tutelage of the academy, but except in most
just
cases that's
kind of
either
taboo.
it's either unheard of or they were kicked out of the academy. That's usually how it happens.
There's also a lot of things protecting mages that are part of the academy and wear the robes and such that don't protect malfeasant mages. Like
Yeah,
there's a whole like checks and balances thing between
The edicts of
the
Lumen.
the
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 so
academy, the church, and the government, basically.
so yeah, the edicts of Lumen mostly do dictate general treatment towards mages and the like, but a lot of it is also how the academy is meant to interact with the world. Um, One thing
Mhm.
being, it does, for one, prohibit Mageborn forever holding a royal title, even whether they're with the Academy or not.
And I believe one of them was also that they can't own land.
I believe so. Mostly due to the history of evil sorcerer kings.
Mhm. Well, I
I
don't have any plans of telling anybody about anything. My only It's not like we all don't have ulterior motives for coming into the city.
mean, it's
As
I'm not necessarily illegal, but it's more of a morally gray kind of area.
oh yeah, Captain. All right. Do we need to get all? Do we want to get all the way back to our meeting spot, or do we want to take a rest somewhere out of now that we're out of uh the danger zone?
Either way's fine with me at this point.
I mean, does Umi look like they want to?
Uh, it's whatever works, really.
You're the only one with an opinion, Snake Eyes.
All right, then, if Isa works for everybody else, then personally, if I'm going to take my rest, I like it to be in a comfy in bed. And he continues walking.
I'm not sure if we can find very many beds, but
That works for me, and I continue probably very easily catching up.
Mia's just kind of waddling behind.
Oh.
Oh, well,
I will pick Umi up and carry him because I can.
Mia's just sitting on her arm.
Yes, bridal carry.
God.
okay. So, yeah, you guys are able to make it to the back to Ekron Mill within about 20 minutes, moving about a mile from the city. I do think my brain is still saying the Ekron Mill is up in the Canyon Hills, but I have not gotten confirmation of that. So, don't take my word on that. I might have to go back to the original first few episodes to figure that out. But we'll see. All right. Yeah, you're able to make it back up to the place, and yeah, I'd say it's been about actually, it's probably only been at most 2 hours. You're pretty fast about that. So let me just move time ahead a bit. This is already
Oh,
getting to a pain. Ah,
uh, I give it a good ol'.
the door collapses.
Oh, great.
Um,
Via back. Fucking
uh,
door collapses.
I
River
don't
was
think doors are to.
River was probably like sitting on a rock, and she looks up her book and snaps it closed. Says, "Ah, you're back. That was fast. Did you retrieve the delirium?"
I'm probably just gonna fling the rock from over my like. I just realized I was carrying Umi and the rock. That was gonna be worse. Yeah.
Touch them
Ah!
together.
No, the rock. I'm probably carrying the rock like Santa style of over my shoulder against the cloak,
Hmm.
and then Umi and like tying the rope around one of my arms, so it's like a backpack thing type thing.
Hmm.
I'll just probably just hoist that off my shoulder and onto the ground after putting Umi down.
Okay. Uh, okay. All right. Yeah. So, good. Um, so she stands up and goes over to check it over and nods, and she. Okay, so she
You
said
said
it was 1,125 gold. I think it was it, or something like that?
Yes, 100
uh
out of game. Yes, because it was 250
Yeah, 1,250.
for
yeah.
yeah, it was 250 per person, and we have 5 people. In
Hmm.
game, I have no clue what that math means. Yes.
Uh so you said you would take any other delirium we found as well, right?
Of course. Any more stuff? I'll of course pay market price for delirium.
Yes.
I
Take out the
So,
pouch
yeah.
of
and
delirium.
she reaches into a pouch on her side though and pulls out the pouch and hands it over to whoever's the closest. 1,250 gold, as promised.
I guess I'll take it
I,
since I'm handing her the delirium pouch.
All right.
yeah, I was about to make a funny about me taking it and then struggling with counting it out, but that's not a good. You're probably actually closer.
Oh, one? Fuck, lost count.
Golden Retriever mindset.
Anyway,
I am smart but
Yeah,
dumb.
the
it's
amount
I am
of
dumb smart.
delirium. Mhm.
yeah. So just give me the
That's
rundown
right.
of how many of each piece you got.
Yeah. So, our Hall of Delirium, 8 slivers,
Those would be chips
6.
actually, because slivers isn't actually on the chart.
Oh, alright.
It's what it said, but yeah.
Alright. Sorry, because you've told me to specify slivers, so I have them as
Sorry.
separate.
Yeah.
Then in
Sorry.
that case, 19 chips,
Damn.
4 shards, 6 fragments.
I can do quick math if you just tell me the price of each.
You said 6 fragments.
6 fragments, correct.
Okay. And how many shards?
4 shards.
4 shards. Okay.
You laugh at me.
Is that
So,
all of them?
so Delirium puts a glove on her hand and takes a pouch, opens it, and reaches in, and for a second she says, "Where to go?" Hmm. I can pay for the chips and fragments with the gold I have offhand, but I may need to get back to you for the shards.
Uh, Wait, what did she say
She
about the
may need to get back to you about the shards because she doesn't have 2,000 gold on hand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that ain't exactly your
Yes.
mom's pocket cash.
So what?
This
So what she
knows that we have some.
So she picks
She
out the
puts the
shards
shard
and puts
away.
them into a separate bag and hands it over to you, taking the other ones
Right.
and turning over 790 gold after a few moments of putting the gold into a pouch.
That's 158 per person. Out of character
Hestia
math.
does not say.
Just uh, Snake Eyes looks to Hestia, and by this point he's kind of picked up they're not the brightest one in the bunch, but he does think they're the best hearted, so he hands it over and says, would you mind dividing this up among us? You seem like this is the most trustworthy here. No offense to you all. I know how I look as well. And he
Okay,
hands
it's the dumb
and he hands
person
over the
math job.
golds. Yeah, I know. I'll double check it afterwards, but for now he hands it over.
There is a furrowing of eyebrows. Oh, there's a grin because you trust her. There's a furrowing of eyebrows, and then she just sits cross legs on the ground, and starts counting out 5
What?
different piles.
What is your intelligence mod?
9.
Uh,
I'm not. I am not smart.
I mean, sure that
So
it'll be fine.
1, 1, 1, 1,
Make
2,
sure
2.
to double check your coins.
so
And there is
River
definitely
actually
mistakes made.
also says, "Are any of you spellcasters?"
Nope, not me.
Or she
Uh,
would
My
have said
mouth
Mage Born.
shut. Mouth shut.
Yep. I'm continuing. Hessia is counting out coins, and as that said, there's probably like 2 mistakes made in that
She
moment.
like
But
has her hand on like hovering around a pouch at her belt, um, and it's like she went for it and then asked.
well, don't really know about the one that's passed out here.
Aside from this, that says no fun among us. Again, if you don't know,
I
that's fun.
I'm apparently slightly glitchy now.
Yes, some of you do seem like you've been contaminated, but if she's a spellcaster, this may come in handy. She unclasps the pouch and pulls out a vial of liquid. It's it's swirling with the same chaotic octarine light of delirium. This an extra reward for professionalism. And she hands over to this person cautiously. If you're not a spellcaster, do not drink this. We call this aqua delirium. Spellcasters can drink this to regain some of their magic. But don't do it more than once a day.
Duly
Got
noted.
it.
does the music just pick up for
Sound
anybody else, or did that
Yeah,
just
yeah, it
happen to
did.
me?
Sounds quite potent.
Is there any way I could learn how to make this, or
Academy secrets.
of course, I'll find them somehow.
Uh,
So just
speaking
to
of,
really quick, just to beat in the fact of do not drink this if you're not an arcane spellcaster. You, if someone who is not one drinks it, you take 3d6 necrotic damage and gain a level of contamination.
no,
Oh, fine.
Yeah,
I have to
out of
debate
character,
on if
this might be better for someone like Umi and whatever, because I might only have 4 spell points, but I can already tell as a sorcerer I'm meant to use my cantrips a lot more than anything.
no, I have to debate on whether this class would be considered a spellcaster or not, because the spells aren't really
Do you have spell
actually
slots?
spells.
It goes off of spell slots. Do you have spell slots?
Okay, then
Or
yes, I have a spell slot.
okay. Um,
I randomly put this
uh,
into a number generator to see how badly I counted this. This went terribly.
great.
I
I'll
only got
double
3
check.
coins.
So there's 5 groups on the ground. The first one has 135 coins. Next one has 118. The next one has 138. The next one has 311, 301, and the last one has 98.
Uh,
I think I'm being shorted here.
I. uh, here, I'll count it out again, just in case you've wrong.
Oh, I definitely.
Just.
I
Hestia is aware
Snake
of how
you
few brain cells she has.
Hestia is a. I am quite aware that I am not the smartest. That's my wife's job.
Alright, then, so, just make sure the piles look the same as I count this out. Looking back to Rivers. Speaking of the academy, should we be expecting more work from you?
Head back to Emberwood Village and take a few days off. Um, I may have more work for you in the future. I'll have to talk with. She almost slips and says a name, but stops herself and says, "I'll speak with my superiors, and we'll see if we've done quite well here. So expect something."
All right, then.
And she snaps her fingers at the Shield Guardian and points at the meteorite piece. And the Shield Guardian, ding ding, steps forward, reaches over and picks up the thing with barely any issue. I'll see you all in the future. Just take a few days of rest. You seem pretty beaten up. You may want
Take
to.
care.
Those of you who have been contaminated, you may wish to speak with the Flamekeeper. And she nods and says, "Good day," and heads out.
And
Were you trying to say something?
no, I'm still going over the fact that Hestia is still like Hestia is trying to. Hestia knows that she's dumb.
All right.
So she is now actively watching Snake Eyes count these out to try to figure out what she did wrong.
Okay.
So,
Now go. Now, because I didn't want to do this, and I was just giving you this, so I didn't have to count it. How much are we each getting?
Okay.
I actually did the math. This is 158 each. If it was
So 250,
795.
158, 408. Got it.
Wait, hold on.
You all
so
get
158
So
each.
you all got 250 from the base one, then another 790. That's total 2040 divided by how many people are here?
5.
5.
408.
Yep.
He was correct.
Just making sure.
I have quick math, aka a calculator, on hand.
So we get 408 each.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
And
That is
408.
we still have 4 shards on us. So
oh nice.
that's another
Question.
2,000 that's not liquidated.
I have two questions, one out of character, one in character. Starting out of character, how many things of Aqua Delirium do we have?
I think they're gonna give us one.
One. In character, does anyone have like any proficiency with brewing?
What exactly would you need brewed?
Not necessarily brewed, but more so I want to see if I can somehow figure out how to reverse the production process of this.
I
I
have
would not be able to help you there. Oh, sorry.
yeah. I woodwork and glass blowing is what I am good at.
I can make maps, but other than that, I'm not much use.
I can only cook.
I can cook as well. Hey, that's fun.
Noted. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do this on my own. Yes.
All right,
I'm going
then.
to avoid using the option because I want to try
Back to
and.
the civilian. Oh, sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Is he cutting in and out for everybody else, by the way?
No.
I was
Alright,
just
I'm
talking to
gonna...
myself. Sorry.
Oh, alright. I don't know. If you keep cutting out like that, I'll refresh. Hopefully it fixes itself.
Yes.
Yeah, let's head to the village.
Uh-huh.
Yes, let's.
Karthos is still just silently bearing the fact that he's carrying Emiko.
Can't really carry people, so tough luck.
I think the person that can carry the easiest is Umi because they're small.
Right.
He's just gonna sit on your shoulders.
Piggy, oh no! You feel tall for once.
I am giant.
Alright. Alright, okay. So making your way back to I need to how long does it take to get to Emerald Village from fucking Drakkenheim? Ah.
Before
Whatever.
we leave, do we want to take a rest, or are we taking a rest once we get to town?
Yeah, I
I think we agreed to taking a rest once we get to town.
yeah.
Yeah, you can take a long
Okay.
rest there. At your respective places. Or in.
Let's do it. Do-do-do-do.
Okay. So yeah. You all take the trek back towards Emberwood Village. It probably takes a couple hours to get there by foot. So you got a decent walk ahead of you. Yeah. River had a decent head start, so you're not quite close enough where you could see her. But yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Eventually, though, you do get to the very muddy town of Emberwood Village. And I'm just checking stuff really quickly. Fun stuff.
So, does anyone know any good inns around here?
I don't remember where I'm from.
Okay, so yeah, you would definitely know about stuff in Emberwood Village. Um,
Alright.
so
Would we all? Or
well, you live here, don't you?
I don't remember where we said I lived.
And Emberwood,
You're
apparently.
going to assume it's here.
Yes.
All right. I probably don't want to take them to my home. Probably not.
I mean,
It's cheaper.
that's up to you.
Okay, I know what I'm taking next level.
Civ, I have a question,
Yes.
and I'm DMing it to you.
Um. I will quickly give you guys a rundown of the areas that are in Emberwood Village. However, so first off, there is the Bark and Buzzard, which basically a tavern, I believe, near the residential cottages. Um, the I'm quickly having to read more. The Gilded Lily is a more, I believe, slightly higher class tavern. The Skull and Sword Tap House was a dingy saloon. They converted from an old farmstead. Mostly scoundrels and the like, and the little that you guys have interacted with the Queen's Bend would have probably been there. There's the Red Lion Hotel, which is where River was staying.
So in other words, probably too rich for my blood.
The local blacksmith was the Crow and Sons Smithy.
Oh,
Then there's the Chapel of St. Ardena, which is where you would find a Flamekeeper. And then on the north side of town, there is a watchtower.
We should probably head to the chapel to get the Flint Keeper first, and then if you want, you can all stay at my house. I have the room, and it would be free compared to having to stay at an inn.
Yes, well, personally, I like to save some money, so that works for me.
Yeah, I
Uh,
can't do. Yeah, but it's free.
I'm really fine with sleeping wherever. I've had to sleep in alleyways before, so just really anywhere would be nice.
Mhm.
I am really quick trying to check more stuff. Okay. Um. Okay. Let's see. Ah. Oh, there is also the town center is mostly a caravan court for basically the town marketplace for general stuff. And let's see.
Um,
Did did the person ever return my sword?
No.
no,
She was unarmed.
they had to.
True.
She had to go deeper into
Uh,
the city.
True.
Is that
okay.
I
your
don't
only
think I would have
sword?
noticed
Is
that
that
yet.
your only sword?
Yeah.
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 Hang on. Here, my friend. I have two, and
Oh,
Snake Eyes hands you one of his swords.
Hmm.
Thank you. That saves me from having to go buy another one. Anyway, wait, what did I
I
say?
have a dumb question.
Okay. So
I
I
have a
want to
dumb
describe
answer.
one thing, as you guys are heading through the town. So are they going to stay at your house place or what?
Yeah, probably. If everybody's agreed to it, then yeah, I will let them stay at my place.
Okay. As you guys are walking through the village to get towards more of the residential area, uh, passing through the caravan court, there you see uh a very different, much more rich looking carriage pulling in, and three people lumbering out and setting up shop here. It's a massive and heaving covered carriage decorated with gold filigree and glimmering lanterns, with hitched beside it two great steel-skinned oxen that exhale green fumes from their stout snouts. Three lanky attendants garbed in light armor and carrying crossbows have each like set out stuff here. And seated before the carriage on a buckling wooden chair is a massive human man who must be nearly 7 feet tall and almost as wide. He's garbed in masterfully tailored jet black silk that flatters his obese frame, a frilled duple, padded breeches, and riding gloves, all worn under a great fur-lined cloak topped with a feathered cap. Each piece is delicately embroidered with elegant silver trim, and the smell of fine tobacco mixed with perfume hangs in the air around him. Um, yeah, so that's probably the easiest thing that would catch your eye coming through the place that's new.
Would you mind if we did some quick shopping?
Of course.
Um,
Then it means I can get ingredients for dinner tonight as well. So that would be great. I
Yes.
don't mind.
I can help you with that. It's the least I could do. For staying in your house.
That would be lovely. All right. Yeah, we can do some quick shopping then, I guess.
All right. I look for an alchemist.
on another note, Civ, how much would first of all would they have mithril armor at the blacksmiths?
Uh, okay. Um, fuck. Let's see.
Because I just need something to reduce my carry weight. Because I am weak.
I mean, this isn't like a rich place at all. Um, you probably haven't been here before. Have you?
No, I have not been in town.
Yeah.
This is my first time here.
Hmm. Okay.
How many children do I have again?
Okay.
I
So,
think I should
are
definitely keep
each of
track
you
of my
wanting
phone.
to go to different places here and look at stuff, or what?
I,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know what I'm getting. I'm mostly getting food stuff, but other than
Hmm.
that, I will probably look for
I'm looking
things.
for some armor and then some toolkits.
Hmm. Okay.
Carthos is just finding a place to fucking like a corner somewhere that he feels protected to just sleep because he is very hurt.
Okay.
I could just bring you to my home first if you really want to.
All right. So, first off, because it's the easiest one that I know to read off of. We'll start with Umi checking out the blacksmith here. So yeah,
Yes.
when you look around and find the Crow and Sons smithy, it's little more than a one-level log cabin with an overhanging thatched roof covering a workbench, stone forge, anvil, and grinding wheel. Um, Various tools hang on the walls behind several finished weapons. Like, um, let's really quick. So when you head in, you see this large and burly man with he stands about 6 feet tall with a fiery red hair and beard, um, drenched in sweat and soot, and wears a greasy pair of old goggles. Um, do you say anything when you come in? He doesn't immediately notice. You just walking in. You're not a very big person.
Yeah, Umi kind of walks over, and as he gets to the counter, he's just going to use his
There's no
tentacles to
counter.
lift
This
himself
is
up.
there's no counter. This is
Oh,
literally just a forge.
just okay, it's just the forge. Alright, well, Umi will just walk over and clear his throat before speaking up. Hi?
Oh, hello there. Do you need some work done?
Um, I guess you could say that. Would you happen to have any breastplates that I could have? Because now that I'm looking at it, that would be a hell of a lot of a better option than looking for mithril.
You're not gonna find much mithril on these parts, but so he gives you a quick rundown of the stuff that he can do. Um, so okay. Well, first off, he introduces himself. His name is Tobias Crow, because I didn't see you around. And so first off, uh, he sells weapons and armor at twice the price found in the core rules. Plate armor is made to order. It's triple the list price, paid up front, and it's available in 4 weeks. Um, he'll accept payment in coins, gems, or precious metals, and he'll pay half price for salvage equipment he can find that you can find if he can repurpose for melted down. Um, so, yeah.
If I can try to bargain a bit, I can ask him if I can buy like a breastplate at price instead of like double price. And in exchange, I can give him the scale mail that I've been using.
Hmm. Uh, okay. So you've had scale mail on. How much is that worth?
It is, hold on, 50 gold pieces.
50 gold.
And then the breastplate is worth 400 gold.
Okay.
I mean, worst case, I can also go for maybe a chain shirt
Hmm.
because it's
So
just slightly less. I just need something to reduce my carry weight.
okay, so um, Tobias would be able to. He, I'll still say half price for the armor because it's still it's probably pretty small on you being on you. Um,
Okay,
yeah, but the weapons and armor would still be twice the price because he needs the gold.
so I'd be buying it at price because it's like a bit cheaper because I'm smaller.
mm, he'd probably have. Okay, so he probably would not be able to get you a breastplate that immediately fits you because you are decently small compared to the usual person. Um,
Yeah.
he okay, so what he can probably do is spend a few days to a week reforging a breastplate to work on you, and so it would still be the price that I said.
Okay, that works. And then I could just trade in my scale mail whenever I come to pick it up, and then I can pay for it up front.
He's fine with that. Well, uh, he would prefer that the stuff be paid for up front. So yeah, if you want to just pay the full price now and then trade it in later for the more gold back, you could do that.
That's fine.
Yeah,
So I'm paying 400 gold for a breastplate that I'm not going to have for a few days.
up to a week.
Lovely.
Not everybody just
Okay, it
not.
just occurred to me I spaced out when we were doing it. How much gold did we all get? I'm sorry.
408.
408.
408.
408.
Does that mean
Yeah,
Umi
and then
is down to just 8 gold now?
Yep.
if it's fine, I have 48 gold.
Okay.
Right? No, hold. No, 52.
Okay. You're not broke
I
yet.
had some starting gold left over. And until that is done, would he happen to have like a chain shirt that I could exchange my current armor for?
Uh, probably big on you. But
I mean, it's just a chain shirt, so I don't think it being a bit oversized is going to be too much of an issue.
uh, okay, so how
It's like
much is your okay? Scale mill
50 gold pieces.
Skill mill is 50 gold. So yeah, he's that's halving that. That's 25. You would still have to spend 25 gold.
I can pay the other 25 for it.
Yes.
Sounds good.
Well, maybe just fucking blew through all his money at once.
I have to. I gotta be able to carry shit.
Valid. Hmm.
All right. Can I look for wood carving tools?
Uh, okay. Let's see. What other places are here? I should have. I don't know why I didn't expect you guys to immediately get back to Everwood Village. Why didn't I prepare this?
Very good question.
Okay.
Delete that. It's a slight hit to my AC, but I'll get it back here in a little while. After a few days.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So let's see. All right. So okay. Hestia would probably think that if anyone wait, Were you wanting wood carvers? Yeah, brain. Brain
I
still
want
answered.
woodcarver tools, and I'm also looking for just
Yeah,
tools
you
in
would
general.
probably first guess would probably either be probably Fairweather Trades and Exports or Gainsbury Expeditionary Supply Company as a secondary choice. Yeah,
Alright, I will head there then, I guess.
yeah. So in the
And
care.
if I know that anybody's looking for if I know that Snake Eyes is looking for alchemist tools and I think they would be there as well, I would tell him.
Okay, yeah. Let's see.
I'm not looking for alchemist tools. Am looking for an alchemist though, so I'll
Ah,
still take that.
let's see. Trying to make
I'm gonna go into a random zone, but I will have my headphones on and not muted because I need to go grab something.
Why is
Specifically,
alchemist?
hmm?
Okay, I'm kind of broke now. I can't do anything else.
Oh boy.
Oh. Wait, shit. Ah. Okay. Scratch that. I don't think it was actually those. Fuck. So, okay. Just for to quickly you run down. So first off, there's Marlowe's Provisions, which can sell food, water, and rations purchased there for 5 times market price. Then there's the Supply Company, which okay, no, it would actually be Gainsbury's that's still adventuring gear. Okay. Um, but they are primarily well stocked on mining and prospecting equipment for, and can sell a pamphlet detailing the correct methods for handling and extracting delirium. Hmm. So yeah, if you're gonna go anywhere for adventuring gear, it'd be Gainsborough's. Fairweather Trades and Exports, they can buy delirium for half the price.
So can we find someone to do alchemy?
Okay, an alchemist, right?
Yes, I need alchemist. Specifically, I'm looking for a apothecary.
Mhm. Okay.
Brother, you need an apothecary.
Wouldn't you like to know?
What's up, boy?
Don't mind me as I make Warhammer references.
I'm trying to make sure there isn't. I do not believe there is an apothecary in town, though you would know of an old druid who runs the Shrine of the Old Gods, who does at least brew potions of healing.
Uh,
Yeah,
So
I
she's the
will.
she's the
that's not
closest
gonna help
thing.
me.
Yeah, she's the closest thing to an apothecary.
Right. I have nothing to buy them.
Yeah.
I will go buy enough food and to make a meal for.
At
Shoot, how many kids do I have? There's 5 of us plus my wife.
Civ.
Yes.
Oh geez.
Yeah.
I mean, is there anywhere else I could buy acid?
Again, Gainsborough's has adventuring goods.
All right, if that's under adventuring goods.
Yes. Isn't it?
Uh,
Alchemist fire and alchemical acid and stuff tends to be adventuring gear, yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
They're a supply
right.
company in general, so they have a lot of stuff.
Great. Can I also buy a mortar and pestle? Uh,
We're going to
a mortar and pestle, some glass vials, a glass stirring rod, and a few particular chemicals.
What are those particular chemicals, sir?
The ones required to buy a poisoner's kit without saying you're buying a poisoner's kit.
Uh, yeah, you can get a poisoner's kit.
All right.
Nice.
And I'm looking for a glass blower's kit, a wood carver's kit, and enough food to make dinner for 10 people.
Yeah,
I
the caravan would have those, yes.
Plus side is, at the very least, I don't have to really worry about buying artisan's tools until I level up.
Mhm.
Is everything market price?
At Gainsbury, let's see, twice market price.
Twice market price.
Okay,
Uh,
let's see.
Hold on, is this the fantasy equivalent of Tractor Supply?
if that's the case, I'll just buy a poisoner's kit and 2 vials of acid.
Okay.
So that
I'm
should
doing quick
be
math to
200
see.
gold.
How much would be food costs, Civ?
Okay.
How much is a day's rations?
Okay, a day. Okay, so Marlowe's Provisions, they sell food, water, and rations purchased there for 5 times the market price.
Yep. And I
Shit's
had to
tough out
feed 10
here, man.
people. 10 people.
A day's rations is half a gold, so that is
That should be 0.5. Well, half a gold. That's 5 silver. 5 times 5. 25. 25 silver.
2.5 gold.
Yeah, 2.5 gold.
25
So,
Why
silver
can't I did?
times
Okay.
10 people.
Steve, can you confirm the money I need to pay?
Oh, I thought you had it.
I said I believe it's 200, but
I mean, I trusted you to look at the
normally,
price.
all right.
Yeah, I
I
trusted
Yeah,
you.
mean,
they
yeah, I
also do
looked
have
at
spice kits.
right.
5e Tools has the right prices, so.
Yeah.
Um,
After that, around the since this is like basically a marketplace, can I can I ask around for to see if there's any buyers for these shards? I won't pay anything less than market price. Or I won't take anything less than market price.
Um, let's check. Fuck. Hold on.
to meet the giant's family.
Ah. So, okay. First off, you would know that the main buyers of delirium in everywhere would be the academy. Um, though there is that one merchant that you do not know anything about.
yeah, it
I'm
might be
sorry.
good to go check out that guy. There's the random dude with the carriage and all the fancy dude.
So the fancy dude says he's willing to pay for market price?
Uh,
You do
do
not
you go
know
to?
about him, though.
He is the only person
Yeah,
I'm
I'll
trying to
go to
roleplay
him.
here, and you guys are avoiding it.
Yeah, I go over
uh,
to him.
yeah.
I mean,
Um.
Umi's
Yeah,
already
no, I
done,
will
so he'll
follow
go
after
and
getting
check
my
the
stuff.
carriage out.
Sam.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So, who goes to him?
Umi.
Okay.
I
I'm
do.
I'm going
Just to
after
sell.
I get my stuff. But
Okay.
yeah.
Hmm. Okay. Um. So, as you're approaching, this huge man takes a long drag off of this fine black pipe and blows up the smoke and says, "Ah, hello there.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Fuck. My brain immediately died there. Fuck.
He looks rich, right?
Very.
Yeah.
Oh
He
God, no.
says, hmm. There's customers in this village. Excellent. Well, let's get down to business, shall we?
Are you new
I
here?
am Aldor the Immense. Ah, yes, very. I just arrived. And he said his name was Aldor the Immense.
Altor.
Can you spell it for me?
Aldor. The Immense.
Aldor.
Hmm.
A-L-D-O-R.
And around him are laid out like tables of items around him. And if anyone would like to go over that, I can tell you stuff.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
He has a.
He's kind of
yeah.
window
It's
shopping
clear.
at this
It's
point.
clear that he seems to specialize in potions and strange other items.
Sorry. Sorry, I just
You're
hear my
fine.
mom talking to her dog about training the new dog to sit like a kid.
You're fine. All right. Let's see.
Um. All right.
Yeah.
Well,
Um.
as I'm looking over his wares, Snake Eyes says, "So you seem like a man with this deep pockets. Would
Hmm.
you be interested in buying these?" And he,
Hmm.
it being in his reach, shows him, which is hard because he's big. Shows him the shards.
Yeah.
Um, me would like
I
to.
imagine a very good reference for this guy is the Duke from RE8, which is surprising because Drakkenheim came out earlier than RE8.
The
So
Duke.
yeah, not quite. He's a lot more well dressed than the Duke. Um,
Probably a
but
lot less.
so let's see. He says, "Ah, yes, I do indeed participate in the trade of delirium. I'll pay a market price for any piece of the rock that you can find."
Hmm.
Oh, I also mentioned like the
Ben?
the, the items that he has around are not like out on tables. They are locked in transparent chests. Just yeah.
Hmm.
Does he have in that case?
Um, yeah. So like I said, he said he's willing to pay
Just
market
some
price for
odds and
those.
ends.
And so first stuff that's easily noticeable, he has. Ooh, hello. 10 potions of healing in stock, 100 GP each. Um, and a single potion of greater healing for 300 GP each. And he has various spell scrolls in another case. Um, and in the future, I'll definitely have to do this because a lot of these items are left up to my interpretation. So I will
Hmm.
have to check stuff. Yeah,
Does he have weapons of any kind?
perhaps. Oh,
And if you look to the left, you notice
he also has any mature components for spells of 5th level or lower. Yes. Okay.
Would you?
Sorry.
Oh, all right. Would you happen to have any midnight tears?
Dying. Sorry. Give me a second.
if You give
I
me
wasn't
an
expecting
honest.
quite that reaction.
I'm sorry. I had a whole. You know my moment I had with that.
Yeah.
Crimes.
Let's see.
What is Moonlight Tears? Is that some kind of like herb?
Midnight tears. Midnight
Uh,
tears.
it is a an elixir, you could
Midnight
say.
tears.
It's a poison, isn't it? Look, I'm not judging.
Just waiting for my answer.
Okay. Let
I've
me.
ignored you saying it's poison.
Hmm. Quite a rare thing there. No, I'm afraid I do not have that at the moment. Perhaps in the future.
I
We
see.
shall see.
Yes, if you're able to acquire some, then uh, you will most certainly have a buyer.
Hmm. I want to keep that in mind.
Out of
Don't expect it to
character.
be any cheaper than usual. Okay. So, oh yeah, real quick. What do you say?
Out of character. Is it Midnight Tears that poison that you use to achieve Lichdom, or am I thinking of something else?
No,
Oh shoot! No
no.
fuck.
I
Well,
don't know about
maybe,
Lichdom.
maybe.
It's the strongest and most expensive poison in the game.
And I have a vial in a different
I
game.
think that's
Uh,
why it's used for Lichdom then. Simply because it will kill your ass.
Basically it does nothing until the streak of midnight, so it's untraceable.
Ah, fun.
Um. All right. So, Aldor says, "Ah, well, for the moment, I do have a few special items that may pique your interest." And let's see, he leans over and to his side and opens up a chest at his side, and he reaches in and pulls out a what looks like almost like a bracer, but it's way too small and thin to be one. Um, and it has like the blade of a short sword attached to it. Hmm. This uh this beauty here is quite useful.
Uh,
Of course, I
what
also have
exactly is
it's an arm blade
an arm blade?
that does not
Okay.
require use by a warforged.
All right, duly noted.
Right,
And he
hidden
also and
blade.
he also and he also pulls out and an old classic for adventurers like yourselves. And he pulls out a bag of holding.
Oh, fun. How much is that? Why am I asking? I can't afford it.
Uh, Felsen, I'll ask, how much is it?
I can also ask how much is it?
Let's see. 6, 4. Okay, hello. For the bag, 4,800 gold.
Huh.
I
Yeah, we don't have
For
see.
the
that much.
blade, keep note of that, by the way. 4,800 for the blade. Not for the blade, the bag.
Mhm.
For the
Are you ready
blade,
to send muffin or should I?
3,000.
Yeah, I got it.
Alright. I don't have a notebook for the character yet.
Fucking hell.
How much was played?
3,600, I think. I said.
Jeez.
Shit. I only
That
had to pay 300 fine in the other campaign.
This isn't water deep.
this one does.
That's
Yeah.
also true.
Uh,
Fuck, that's
I think I'll pass for now. But I would like to get Z's traded in. He says as he plops down the delirium bag on a counter.
Yes. Of course.
probably just as likely to just maybe find a spare bag of holding on some dead people.
Or on some living people. Hang on.
Oh,
Hang on.
Okay.
You're probably
knowing
not living people.
Drakkenheim, I'd prefer if they were dead.
So
Yeah.
he pulls on some gloves and opens up the pouch, reaches in, and looks them over. It gets it dangerously close to his face, looking them over. And
Your
yes, I think I
deathbed.
will pay the usual market price for this. 2,000 gold. And he pulls out, reaches behind himself, and just reaches down to his side, actually, and just grabs 2 pouches and drops them on the table in front of him. 1,000 gold each.
Alright, and he takes them. Uh,
A pleasure doing
Don't
business
make
with
me
you.
count again, please.
I mean, we might wind up spinning it soon. We do have a bag of holding that would be rather nice.
We still don't have enough. That's 400. That's 2,000. And the. Why am I saying math numbers? I don't know shit.
Uh, uh, I'm not a mathematician, but I don't think that's the right.
each of
Alright.
the healing potions is 100 GP, right?
The healing potions were. So, normal potions of healing are 100 each.
Do you happen to have a medical kit?
Hmm. Apologies, but I tend to trade in the far less mundane than simple kits. Though I hear Gainsbury Expeditionary Supply Company may. I've done some business with them before.
Right, thank you.
Of course.
Uh,
Feel free to come back whenever you get more of those incredible shards.
yes, of course. And, let me know if you find any more of those, well, if you find any midnight tears.
Perhaps I will.
And,
I I hate intrusive thoughts.
What?
Why did I have to suddenly think of? I wonder what delirium tastes like.
find out.
Fuck hard to find out.
Lord. Right, but, I don't know about the others. Snake Eyes has no more business here, so he heads off. Can I buy that Can I
Yeah.
buy that med kit real quick?
Yes.
How much?
Just stop by
Let me
the
Google.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just
Twice the
put
market
in
value.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Do
thought
they
I
have
could.
Can I get a darts made somewhere?
Darts.
Darts.
You would
Would that be
probably
at the
get.
adventurer's place as well?
Yeah, probably. Yeah. So yeah,
Everybody
Alright.
receives another 400 gold. Sorry.
yes. Yeah. They said the caravan for adventuring gear. It's loaded high with boxes and barrels of goods, laid out on a small table where samples of climbing gear, cartographer's instruments, goggles, heavy leather gloves, mining picks, torches, tongs, and assorted tools for navigation and survival in the ruins. Um, they also sell the equipment and a pamphlet detailing the process of uh, safely handling and extracting delirium when it's in
Do we need that? Do we need that? I'm looking at Snake Eyes.
How much is the pamphlet?
1 gold.
Uh,
1 gold?
Yep.
it's
I will
would
buy.
probably be useful for you all to
I will
have.
buy the pamphlet.
I can read. I just can't read Rel.
Also, while I'm there, I would like to pick up a few supplies.
Mm-hmm. Just
It's
twice
Yeah.
twice
normal.
normal price, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, alchemist supplies, that's gonna cost me 100.
Okay, so just as the pamphlet explains, for harvesting delirium, um, you'll need like shovels, picks, hammers, or chisels.
I can buy. I think I have a shovel.
Hmm.
I need to
I
double check
have
my
us
inventory. I'm
covered
away.
on. I have us covered on the hammer, and I have a shovel as well.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
pamphlet it contains like very hyperbolic but still accurate descriptions of why you want to safely handle delirium. Like it goes to very high lengths to scare you into making sure you do it right.
Yes.
Can I try and discreetly
And the ice cream
pocket?
goes fast and it's home. Shush.
Well, what?
Very fast. Shush. Sorry.
Can
I walked
I
past my family.
discreetly pocket a ball of 10 feet of string?
Give me a sleight of hand check.
Yeah, quite honest with you, I do not want to just have to pay for 10 feet of string. It's string.
What?
Yeah, give me a sleight of hand
Okay.
then.
All done.
Fucking hell. With
Yeah, you're able to just like
21.
kind of swipe it as the others are talking to Gainsbury, or whoever is managing the card.
Alright, I have a new thing of
Yeah.
string.
I got caltrops is what I got.
It's
And
fine.
I'm
They're
tempted to get
used.
ball bearings as well.
It'd probably be a good item.
Yes. Sorry, I
Uh,
still. Viv, can you force mute me? My family wasn't home for a second. I don't know if you can do it on here.
I can
And so now I'm
only
out here.
mute you on OBS,
Did you notice what happened in the kitchen? So this
which
bowl
I'll mute you on OBS. Just tell me when you want
has
me
been
unmuted.
washed or something. Alright, that works.
If I can find you, Jesus. Okay, there we go.
it's probably fine. They're used to the string going missing at this point.
You just come by every week and steal their string. It's fine.
Yeah, it's like, hey, yeah,
just
sorry,
it's
the
just
string snapped again.
it's just set out on a table in the middle outside just to appease you. No.
Yeah, just take it, man. Just take it. That's why it was a 21. That's why it was a 21, because I walked over to that table.
Nah, nah. Oh, should I unmute you, Aaron? I'll unmute you. There you go.
Thank you, sorry, I didn't realize my
You're
family
fine.
was going to get home that early.
You're fine.
I feel good. I can pickpocket. I am tempted to see if I could just ball bearings. Worth just buying, or should I try to steal?
Would she still?
the lawful good person stole. I'm just gonna say that.
I mean, lawful good
Um,
doesn't mean you apply the laws of the land.
true.
I apply to the laws of my land, motherfucker. This ain't my land.
I don't think I would. No, I can buy shit for now.
Yes.
England is my city.
I'll steal later
Damn it.
when it's needed. Um, yeah, I will get a thing of ball bearings and some more darts.
All right.
So, Civ,
I guess darts are somewhere.
which toolkit do you think would work better for Delirium? Mason's tools or a jeweler's kit?
I informed you of the tools that you need.
Yes, but I'm
What is in Mason's
okay.
tools?
Jeweler's kit. It's for sculpting.
Yes, but don't they usually have tools in them that it explains?
Yeah.
Special tools include the items needed to pursue a craft or trade in masonry.
Okay.
It does not specify what
It says
specifically,
sometimes it has components. It says components, wood carver, tools.
like a hammer and chisel and such. I'm assuming.
Yeah, that's what you need.
Jeweler's kit is more so for like cutting out crystals, so that's why I'm asking.
That's like cutting crystals into shapes, though. You're
Fair.
excavating shards of delirium. So,
Okay,
okay.
I'll
So what you
take
need are shovels,
Mason's.
picks, hammers, and chisels. Those are things that work. You don't need like all of those.
I have shovel. I have
I
a
think you
shovel.
guys have it covered for harvesting delirium.
Yeah.
There's both a shovel
All right.
and a hammer. We are
You're
fine.
you're all not
I
gonna be
am
like
going
splitting
to.
up and scouring places for it. You're gonna be together. I hope.
I'm just picking some stuff up for later. Because I'm planning on taking the skilled feat whenever I level up.
Bro, same,
Same person.
but actually 8th level.
Speaking
So
of
I know.
leveling, whenever you guys decide to go and take your rest, you will level up.
Yeah,
shit.
well, I'm done
Oh.
shopping, so I'm ready to head
I
out.
am just picking stuff up and putting in my inventory, but I don't need that done. I know it's double the price of at here for adventuring gear. So yeah, we can head back to my house, I guess.
I need to make sure there's not anything else other than an ASI I get.
I get football. Um,
Um, as we're walking back, Snake Eyes kind of says, "So, are we planning on taking a bit of a break for a while, or are you all interested in entering the city again?"
if we can get a reason to go in there, then I would definitely be fine to go in there. Uh, you'll find out the reason very soon, I guess. It's not like I'm trying to hide it. Um, but yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Uh, brain is fried, so yeah, that's how it goes.
Um, I don't think I have a decently sized house. It's probably a decent. It's a decent home. It's a home, not a house.
It's a cottage, basically. That's
Yeah.
usually what's around here. There's at least like 2 manors in the place, but it's not in the village. But you don't have one of them. Most of the
Yeah.
homes are
I have
cottages,
enough
or
room.
log cabins.
I have enough. Yeah, I have enough room for me, my wife, and the rest of the kids, and it's like an extra room.
My wife.
My wife. Right. I'm just gonna open the door and let them in. Uh, what time is it? I'm not looking at the thing.
It's still like pretty early because you guys got through stuff pretty quickly. Um, Probably took you about 2 hours to get back, so it's probably nearing on 6 a.m. as you're getting to the place. I will leave
All
things
right.
to you.
Oh, geez, no.
This is your thing.
Ah, I know. I know. It's the interior is nicely not decorated, but it's like it's not abandoned. It's again, it's a home, not a house. And there's probably as we open the door, a child around the age of 3 or 4 who would be leading it? Probably me. Barreled into my legs. And just it they are they look to be I had the races chosen out. I cannot remember anymore. Uh shoot. They look to be just an elven child. They are like child age, not like they are baby in elven years basically because they are still only 2 in human years. Um and in and after the child barrels into my legs, there comes a Furborg woman, not lightly built, less so than I am, wearing her hair haircut short into kind of my style, but a lot like half of it shaven, more than mine is now grown out. Um, and that's the only 2 people who come out to greet us. I guess welcome to my home. This young one is um oh Jesus, I hate naming kids. Give myself a family
You
now. You
already
remember
forget its name.
no, no. He just wants. He's a rascal. And also, this is me out of character for fighting to remember the names because I forgot to write them down.
Good job.
I know, I'm poking fun.
Yeah. This little one is named Mason. We're gonna go with simple names. Fuck you. And my wife is named my wife is Freya.
Well, it's nice to meet all of you.
Yes, it's nice to meet the 2 of you. Thank you for letting us stay in your home.
Oh, I was wrong. I only needed enough food for 8 people. I only have 2 kids. Huh.
Good job.
I am not gonna play Freya. I'm bad. I can't do. You saw what it was like when I tried to play the people at the orphanage. This is gonna go terribly if I take control.
I don't know this character.
Um, I don't either.
Then
I
make
just
it.
have a family. It was just cheaper to go to my house than to an inn.
Well, we can breeze past this then.
Yeah. And then
I can't play.
I will lead. Fuck you. I will lead you up to 2 spare bedrooms. Mason sleeps in our room, so there's an extra bedroom. And my eldest is not able to use this room. or her. I don't remember who I named it. Oh, I just got the children room mixed up. That's fine. It's a her now.
Nice.
And my eldest isn't able to use her room, so there's 2 extra rooms, and probably enough room for you all to stay if you don't mind sharing beds. And there's also the living room, I guess.
Well, I understand everyone here wants a bed. So
I'm more
personally, I
comfortable without one.
propose and great. You,
I can't really remember the last time I had a bed to sleep in.
well, you'll remember tonight, my friend. Yes. Anyway, I believe you said you were gonna make dinner. We'll
Yes, of
expect that.
course. Yeah. Yeah. And with that, we can long rest. Yay!
Yeah, woohoo.
Yeah,
We
and
can
level up.
we can
Oh,
finally heal.
Hold up. Civ, question. Where are the feats at?
Did I not make out a compendium for them?
I don't think so.
I
I
am
see
going
background,
to
classes, equipment,
die.
items, magic items. Monster features is the only one you have. Sorry. And
Monster
racial features.
the fuck?
Control features.
Well, that's SRD. I'm just gonna create a compendium. Beats. It's apparently an actor.
This should be fine.
are we leveling up
Beats.
right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you guys can wait and do
Right.
after session if you want to, but yeah, we are going in session.
Oh, nice.
Yes. Yeah, because I don't have a
What's
full
fighter
bed.
hit dice again?
1d10.
I now have alchemist supplies and proficiency.
But yes,
What is monk dice?
yeah, we went for 3 hours, longer than I expected.
1d8.
Or 2 hours.
Martial arts die.
Right.
1d8. Yeah.
I was trying to ask Civ if you added a brute yet, but I am going to assume no.
I am going to import feats after thing, but I will initiate.
No, it's